Hi, and welcome to episode 16 of Root Beer Library, where you can wear your frothy stash. I'm your host, Matthew, and today we are tasting Anchor Root Beer, brought to us by Orca Bottling Company. Let's go and pop this top and get into it. Alright, so today we are trying or tasting Anchor Ginger Root Beer. It is brought to us by Orca Bottling Company. Again, this is kind of a resurrected root beer, so to speak. It's a Orca and some of these other companies, bottling companies, have found older recipes that are dormant or just been hanging out, nobody's done anything with them, and they've kind of brought them back to life over the last whatever number of years. So this is another one of those. Let's go ahead and pop this thing and give it a taste. Again, this is a ginger root beer, so should have a little bit of a spiciness from the ginger. Nothing utterly different on as far as the ingredients of what they tell us. There's some more chemical oriented ones in this one, which tells me it's cheaper ingredients. And as far as the bottle goes, typical brown bottle and sticker. It would have been cool if there had been an Anchor embossed in that. That would have been a saving bottle. So I think I'm going to stand on that soapbox until companies start doing painting or embossing these more so. Anyway, let's go ahead and give this thing a try. I can smell it from here. It smells like good. It smells like a root beer. Let's pour it. It's got a nice froth to it. You know, it comes up. It's not hanging, but that's all right. Went back down. Deep, dark, deep colors. Really like that color. This smells just like root beer candy, the little candies, our little barrels. This smells just like that. And I'm curious, the root beer candies, like the first time I ever got them, and I got the root beer jelly, kind of like the worms, the little jelly worms. The first time I ever got those, my aunt and uncle, cousins all brought them back from Germany. My uncle had been stationed there in the Air Force. When I was a little kid, they came to visit us, and they brought a big bag of the cherries and the root beers. It was the first time I'd ever seen candy like that, and then the root beer barrels. And I'll tell you, man, I ate pounds, because they brought pounds and pounds and pounds of that stuff. Nobody had seen it, and Scottsdale, Arizona, but nobody had seen that stuff at the time. And we chowed on that, so it was really great. I don't know if it comes from somewhere else. So my first experience is stuff that came from Germany. So if you could correct me as to where maybe that stuff actually came from originally, that would be cool. I just have never looked it up. So it's got a good smell. It just smells like that candy. Pretty much tastes like that candy. It's just that hard root beer candy. It's got a nice little lingering taste on the palate. Definitely got the cane sugar. It's kind of sitting there. It's not a bad root beer at all. Actually, really good root beer. Yeah, this again, good root beer, float root beer. I don't think I would do this outside of anything but vanilla because of that real sugary kind of that. This is what I would expect a root beer to taste like in a root beer float. Nothing extraordinary, not an exotic flavor, not some creaminess or anything. This is what I would expect in a root beer float with vanilla ice cream. And this would be with a burger, stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I would cook with this. I would try adding this in to give some sweetness and that root beer flavor to some things. Bacon. Actually, you can, when you're cooking bacon, you bake it first with some root beer and then cook it, and it grabs some of that caramely flavoring. It's really pretty good. Recommend that for you. Thought this would be kind of not much fun just because of the label. It does say it's a ginger root beer. I'm not getting a whole lot of gingeriness. Picking up more vanilla tones, licorice. Maybe that's part of the ginger, is that licorice taste. But I really swear this tastes just like that candy. So it's a thumbs up for me. It's not a jumping thumbs up. It's not to the sky. I mean, it's a thumbs up because it's got that. It brings back memories of that candy. And I think this would be really, really good with vanilla ice cream. I don't think I'd do anything else with this root beer, honestly. This would be my root beer float root beer. All right, so there you go. Anchor root beer or Anchor ginger root beer. We tasted that today. Again, good beer, root beer. I recommend that you go out and get this one. Orca Bottling Company. Of course, there's a link down below as to where you can purchase as well. Thank you guys for watching episode 16 of Root Beer Library. Again, I am Matthew. I don't know why I always say that, Root Beer Library like that. Thanks for watching episode 16 of Root Beer Library, where you can wear your frothy stash. I am Matt, the host, and I do recommend that you get this one. Don't forget to like, share, hit the bell down below, and keep in touch. Also, drink responsibly. Thanks, guys. I say that all the time, but I'm going to switch that up. Thanks, everyone. See you on the next one.